Hello, this is my response to 15 questions part 2 for Road Blog. That's what you should change your name to, Tim. Roadblock 24. First question was, what's the strangest talent you have? I was trying to think of that, and I don't really have anything that sticks out that, like, other people can't do that I can think of. I can make my finger do this, and I can pick up things with my feet, which is really weird because my toes are very, very small. So I guess that's kind of a talent. Usually people who do that have really, well, not really long, but longer toes. I could swallow like 24 pills at once. Okay, number 2 is one thing science should invent. One thing you think science should invent, and why? That's also a hard one because there's so many different things. I don't know. I'd probably say something stupid like a time machine or a teleporter. I think a teleporter would be cool because then there'd be like no need for planes and cars and shit like that. Probably be good for the environment. Well, it most definitely would be if everybody had one. So, anyways, 3. If you could go back to one point in your life, why? And you had said, like, this isn't something that you should blurt out or whatever. But mine's pretty easy. And, you know, as a kid and even as an adult, I had thought about this before. I would go back to when my parents moved me from the city that I grew up in to the island. And it's for more than one reason. It's one reason was I was miserable on the island. Another reason was I don't think that a lot of the things that I do now, like smoking and not skiing anymore, not playing basketball or whatever, I don't think I would have stopped doing that or started smoking if I had stayed where I lived before. And also, that was when I started showing symptoms of bipolar. But I think because the island is so small, the doctors there were just, like, it took 10 years to be diagnosed. So I'd like to go back. It would be cool to go back with the knowledge I have now and say, you know, I have bipolar. And then they would look at all the symptoms and I would be diagnosed early. And I would have got the medication I needed at the time and probably would have, you know, finished college. And not a lot of things that have happened in my life was a direct cause from me being ill. So maybe I wouldn't have had those things happen. Number 4 was, do you have a secret that you're ashamed of? And I'd say, no, I don't. I'm not ashamed of anything that I've done in my life. Everything that I've done has taught me something. Even if it was something that I had to go through more than one time to learn the lesson. Everything that I've done has taught me something, so I'm not ashamed of anything. And I don't really keep secrets because I'm not ashamed of anything I've done, so... Number 5 was, what's the weirdest thing you've done while driving? It's a kind of a funny story. Me and my cousin Ashley were going home to the island one evening, and it was very cold out, and it was raining. And this was when I had my Sunfire, and it was like, I think my car was 9 years old at the time, which isn't really old for a car, but it is, it is old for a Sunfire because they're shit. And Ashley rolled down the window to have a smoke, and the window got stuck open, like, fully open. And we were like, and we couldn't get it back up, and it was like an electric window. And we had to get home. So while we're driving, or while I'm driving, we're taping a garbage bag over like the open window because it was so fucking cold and wet, and we were like getting rained on and shit. And then we put garbage bags over us and like had arm and neck holes. It was ridiculous but hilarious, and I think that's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me while driving. I actually have pictures somewhere of me sitting in the passenger side while she was taking her turn driving and I'm like pointing at the window, this big plastic thing taped to the window, and I'm wearing a plastic garbage bag over my coat. So I should try and find that. I won't put it on this video, obviously, but I'll show you it sometime. And yeah, that's my 5 to 10 of the 15 questions. So enjoy, and I'll talk to you later.